changed the style of Bolton's play, so in a way that's recognition for you as well.
Well,
or does that go
well. I mean, if people perceive that to be the case, great. I mean, all I would say is, as much as I think Kevin is improving and getting better, there's a maturity to his players now. There's an all-round awareness in terms of team play. He's had that, but I think we've asked him to be a little bit cuter as well, and he's showing that. But ultimately, as much as we think we can impart a little bit of knowledge, experience, wisdom, whatever you want to call it, it's the actual individual player, when he crosses that white line, has to deliver on it. And if there's any credit due here, it's due to Kevin Davies, because it'd have been easy for a player of, as you mentioned, 33 to think, well, my chances passed me by. But he's continued to show a tremendous level of play, and I think he's surpassed what he's did before, and he has to continue to do that, because I've said to him, there's more goals in him, and there's more terrific seasons to come if he continues to play at that level.
I mean, I guess the dream has always been there in the back of his mind as well, and as you say, he's 33 to get his senior call-up. But do you look at it, when you got that call about the provision, or the long list, if you like, was that a surprise to you when you get the call as well?
No, I mean, it wasn't a surprise to me, and I don't want to sit here trying to be smart after the event, but I think you'll realise from day one, from coming in as I did in January, I mean, I've been probably his biggest supporter in saying that I believe he has, attributes that could help England and help his country. So it's nice when that comes to fruition. Ultimately, we needed just to go one stage further and cross that white line, and if we do that, then, as I say, we'll always be absolutely ecstatic for him.
I know, but when you get that call, I mean, that's what I'm trying to say. You get told, and you're thinking, okay, we've got a game coming up. I mean, how difficult is it?
No, well, as soon as I knew, I went and I spoke to him. I think the relationship we have, he knows, if I've got anything, I'm going to speak to him straight away. He's my captain, and it's a big responsibility being a captain of a football club, and it's a relationship I pride myself on with any of my captains, and I think he's grasped that, and he knows what I ask of him as a captain and both as a player. And I said to him, and he says, he was delighted. He says, great. I says, but you understand, and our focus is on tomorrow. And he said, absolutely, I wouldn't have it any other way. And he showed that with his performance. And even yesterday, when he was made aware, just I think it was an hour before the squad was announced, and I said to him, I was thrilled for him, and I said, what do you want to do? And he says, well, I'm probably the same mind as you, we'll wait until it's formally announced. And I said, absolutely, we've got no problem with that. And we did that, and then obviously once it was, then everybody was then aware that he was in the squad, and again, I'm thrilled for him and his family, I really am.
Was the call? Did he get the call here then when he got the?
Yeah, I mean, I think without.
Not going into too much detail, but he's around the training ground, that sort of thing.
No, he just left. He was in the car when we had the dialogue with it, and but yeah, again, I think because everything else, I think he'd been in a few long squads of that stuff before, so I think he just wanted to make sure it was confirmed, and rightly so. And when it was, and I think he's realised, hopefully he gets the opportunity to go and, to say, represent his country.
I bet that smile was just huge.
Well, it would be. He's got one of the big cheesy smiles anyway at the best of times. So yeah.